Teo, beloved, did you ever make fun of a burn victim in an elevator back in the day? Some stern fanboys have brought that up, and I think it's BS. All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my live stream. It's Tuesdays at Gebhards in the heart of New York. It's I don't know. You can feel it on the streets of New York. Everyone's just walking around. They're miserable. They're in the middle of Hanukkah, I think. At least the Hanukkah people, they're going to be done with everything within a day or two, and then we got to run around with our heads chopped off. We got to shop for Christmas. Look at these people. They're just looking down the sidewalk like, I don't know what to get my boyfriend this year. The streets are a little bare right now. I don't know. Are the Jews opening up presents? I'm going to learn all about Hanukkah in a minute or two. Trust me. Where's Matt Gebhardt, a.k.a. Judd Nelson? Matt's not here. Matt is sick. Matt's feeling crappy. Matt texted me at 4:54 in the morning to say, I don't know what the hell this is, but this sucks. So he bailed. So instead, I got Ron the waiter. Come on over here, Ron the waiter. And he brought some wacky wig. I don't know. He said something like, I don't know. What did you say? If you make $100 in Super Chats, you'll put on the wacky wig or something? I have a
crazy wig.
You got a crazy wig. All right. Wig. But thanks for asking, Craig. Matt hopefully will be back next week, but he is very under the weather. He's like, I'm running myself thin. He owns 2 beer joints, so he's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and I think it's getting the best of him. David's Parmcast, how are you? Also, I think because Matt's got an almost 2-year-old, those kids are bringing home crap every single day, right? Germ factories.
At 2 years old, you always have snot coming down. Always.
How do you know?
Like a Saint Bernard.
How do you know? You're not a father. How do you know about this, Ron? Where are you hanging out during the day?
I have nieces and nephews.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's the go-to answer, by the way, for the
uncle has nieces and nephews.
That's the go-to answer when people question you on your hobbies.
I'll tell you what I do know.
Yes,
you're not allowed to. For Central Park, for example, you're not allowed to go inside a playground as a single adult. Man or woman, if you don't have a child in there, it's actually against the law. You can get arrested.
How would you know that?
Because my friend, it happened to my friend.
What are you doing? Shut your mouth, bro. Everyone bought that, you have nieces and nephews. Now you're blowing it by that. Who looks up those rules?
My friend said he got asked by the police. He's like, no, you have to leave.
Oh my, well, why was he in there?
He was just hanging out. He was just chilling.
Oh, he was just chilling in a playground. That's normal. No one can afford a shop. Isn't that the truth, Ron? Are you in the middle of Hanukkah? You're like Jewish
tonight,
or something.
At sundown tonight, it's going to be day 6.
Day 6? So you guys are almost done?
We're almost done.
We're almost done.
Ew. That's it. Couple more days of presents. The last day, the 8th day, that's the big present. That's the big one.
Wait, 8 crazy nights, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna write like a movie or a song or both. A movie, a song, or both. A movie or a song or both. What do you get for Hanukkah, Ron? Being a single dude in New York living with a gay guy, what did you get for Hanukkah?
He gave me.
No, here we go.
Oh, he gave me. He really did. He gave me. No, he did.
He gave
me these knee-high, like.
Knee-high.
You know what an ugly Christmas sweater is?
Sure.
He literally gave me ugly Hanukkah socks, knee-high Hanukkah socks, where like they have like little rubber things on the bottom,
right?
So you don't slip.
Does he want you to wear them when you bend over to get the remote?
He says, I'm only allowed to wear them and nothing else on. He goes, that's how the outfit's supposed to be.
Why would he give you ugly socks? Is that a Jewish thing?
And then for some reason, he said my matzo balls were actually mistletoes.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Why the ugly socks, though? Is it a tradition? Is it
No, I don't know.
Do they breathe? Are they soft? Because if my socks aren't soft, I get miserable and I get athlete's foot immediately.
No, these are very soft.
All right.
These socks are the miracle of light.
What the hell does that mean?
Well,
Are you
that's what
throwing
Hanukkah is.
you're throwing some Jewish stuff at me?
Sorry, I apologize.
What's the miracle of light? What's
well,
the miracle?
That's what Hanukkah, right? Hanukkah.
Well,
they only had oil for one day, and the oil lasted 8 days.
But you know that's not true, right?
Well, I mean, hey, listen, Jesus walked on water. Why not?
Look, man, let's be honest. You know, we grabbed the holiday with the Christmas thing, and then all these other religions are like, well, why should they have all the fun?
That's
Something happened around that time for our religion. What about that time with the light?
I'll tell you what we stole from Christmas.
Everything?
Well, there never used to be a thing called a Hanukkah bush. That is straight up to compete with the Christians, to compete with the Christmas.
By the way, I could say this stuff because I got a couple Jews in my family.
Really?
Yes, yes.
Like in you, or you married?
I share blood with a couple people in my family that are also Jewish. You figure it out.
Blood. You got the chosen.
And they they said,
that's
you know
why you're
what?
a very successful man.
Well, they got Christmas and they got the Hanukkah. They got the Christmas and the Hanukkah. Guess what's in their house? A Christmas tree every single year. Right. But they're half Jewish and half whatever we are.
Yeah.
All right. What's up, Milton Miranda? How are you? Feel better, Matt. Hell yeah. Yeah, I wasn't going to do this because I'm like, I don't want to do this with Rod.
If I had a nickel for that phrase, shit, you know, when I wouldn't need a job.
When I envisioned the Opie and Ron show, I wasn't envisioning this Opie and Ron.
Wow, look at this.
No offense, Ron, but there's another Ron out there I would much rather do this with than you.
Jeremy?
Ron Jeremy? Nah, he was on our show once. He was
really
all right.
The porn guy?
Yeah, dude, he was all right. Hi, GH and Squad. What's up, Greg Buell? No, I'm talking about Ron Bennington. If I was going to be doing an Opie and Ron show, it wouldn't be Opie and Ron, the waiter.
It's what everybody wants.
Wait, so you got one lousy present for Hanukkah and it was stupid, ugly, itchy socks?
I never said they were itchy. They're very comfortable. And
what color are they?
Blue.
Blue socks, never soft.
Really?
Blue socks, always itchy. Black socks, very itchy. White socks, soft as could be.
If you want to develop athlete's foot and you want your toes to smell like cheese, do yourself a favor, wear black socks.
Yes, 100%.
Gross.
When I have to wear dress socks once every decade,
yeah.
By the time I get home and take the socks off, I got full blown athlete's foot.
Gross.
Because they don't breathe or something. We did the Artie Lang. It's Artie Lang. All right. Artie Lang without the.
Who are they talking about? Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was going to say Artie Lang without the, and I know you're thinking I was going to say humor. No, you're funny, Ron. Without the crooked nose. See, you got to think, you got to have more confidence in yourself, Ron. XM202 Afro, good afternoon, Opie and Brew Crew. This is the Brew Crew.
Nice.
So, did you get your gay roommate anything for Hanukkah?
No, but no. I mean, now I have to get him something for Christmas because he got me something for Hanukkah.
Oh wait, he's a Christmas guy?
Well, he's Jewish. I mean, I'm sorry, he's Christian.
Oh,
but you know what? I should have took pictures. He's like super Christmas. Right now, my apartment looks like the North Pole. There are I wish I took pictures. I'm not exaggerating. He has like one display of like an ice skating rink with the figurines. Like he probably has 50, 60 Santa figurines. Next time I'll take pictures and I'm going to send it to you. All right. And you can do what you want with it.
So Ron has a Professor Irwin Corey comedic vibe. Do you know who Professor Irwin Corey is?
No.
He's an old school comic. I think he had wild hair, right, Bob? I think. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at that.
No, please. I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Yeah. But yeah, sure, why not?
Why not?
Teo, beloved, did you ever make fun of a burn victim in an elevator back in the day? Some stern fanboys have brought that up, and I think it's BS. I have no idea. I would say that's not me. Why are you doing this? But thanks for the $5. Huh?
Not ringing a bell.
No, not at all. No. I did some crazy ass things as part of the Opie and Anthony show, but I have no recollection of ever. No. Why would I do that? No. And some of the things I did that were outrageous was because there was a mic in front of me, and I didn't think when a mic is on, I don't think it's real life. So no, my answer is no.
And also, you're a different
Why would
age.
I do that? Huh?
You're also a different age back then too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would love to talk to the person that said I did that. I would love to know the details on that. Are you just trying to start something? Is this some inside thing that I fell for? I have no idea. But we did make $5, $95 to go, and you put on the wacky.
Crazy. I got it's crazy.
So how's your holiday season going, though, Ron?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a really big holiday guy. You know what I mean?
And you lost your job, and now you got to wander around and try to find another job.
So how's my holiday going?
Maybe you can like wrap presents at the mall. They're always looking.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll like work in one of those Santa villages selling like scented candles.
You could be like a Santa Claus, I think. I think you'd be a good Santa Claus. Is that you?
So this is me.
Here.
Yeah.
Let me do it properly.
So that's me playing Santa at the Bohemian Beer Garden Christmas party, and I'm the only Jew there. The Jew played Santa. By the way, I was a big hit. Look at me. Look at that. Perfect.
All right, very nice. I never played Santa Claus. That's like weird. God, you do a lot of stuff that involves the attraction of kids.
There were kids sitting on my lap, man. Honestly.
All right, stop. Jesus. You put the video out years ago, half a Hulk face. First of all, he's not a burn victim, you weirdo. And second of all, half a Hulk face really, really likes me. His name is Scott. He's a really, really good dude. All right, now at least you got some details. He was part of the Opie and Anthony show, and what we used to do was he had no problem with us talking about his half a Hulk face, because half his face was normal, and then the other half had tumors that were growing completely out of control. Completely out of control.
Like, do you look like the Elephant Man?
I mean, it was not good. It was not good.
But they weren't cancerous, so he's still alive.
No, but he had to have operations all the time to try to knock him down. It was a really tough way to go through life. So he came on our show to talk about the struggle, but then he also had a sense of humor, and he had no problem if we had a little fun with his condition. So I would bring him on the elevator. All right, I'm with you now. If you give me enough details, I'm with you. We brought him on the elevator to shock people. And boy, were they shocked. There you go. That's what he looked like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
that's the real deal.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wait, why can't I find...
It seems like the good half is like he's handsome.
Yeah, and over the years, he got a lot of decent operations and stuff, to be honest with you. And he's kept in touch. I haven't heard from him in a little bit, but
it's like Phantom of the Opera. Like the good side's good. I mean, he's a good-looking guy.
Yeah, he's solid. He got married. He's very happy with his life.
I mean, look at that chin.
So
that's a Hollywood chin.
So no, he was in on that. We would bring him in the elevator and get people's reaction. And there you go. So all right, we got to the bottom of that, but he wasn't a burn victim or anything like that. God no.
It's like that game Telephone.
Yes. What's that guy? Who's the guy with Opie? This is Ron the waiter. He's been doing a lot of these Tuesdays at Gebhards.
Hello.
He lives with a gay guy.
It's true.
He's a Jew. We met him at Pete's Tavern. Me and Carl, when we were doing surprise pop-up shows. He just lost his job at the beer garden because the season is over.
Yeah.
And he's an actor, stand-up comedian. Yeah. What else? What else describes Ron the waiter?
I'm a Scorpio.
Okay.
I like long walks on the beach.
Where are you going for the holidays? Anywhere?
It's
weird. It's weird to talk to a Jewish person because like we have it all set up. We don't even acknowledge Hanukkah. My kids are still in school. They have another week or so, and then the holiday season begins, and then it's Christmas, then it moves into New Year's, and we go down to Philly for Christmas, and then we do New Year's at the ocean. Like you're in the middle of your holiday, and no one cares.
No one gives a shit.
No one cares.
No one gives a shit about dear old Ronnie and his Hanukkah.
Are you going to go see your mom at Cape Cod?
No. But I did speak to my mother for the first time in 2 years to let her know my father's sister died.
Well, when the hell were you going to tell me this?
Oh, I'm telling you now.
All right, so Ron the waiter. Let me set this up.
Yeah.
So, besides Ron being, are you gay? No. Okay, but you're willing to learn or something?
No.
Oh, are you? Is it a part-time hobby?
No, never. I'll be gay for a role, like Brokeback Mountain. I would do it. I'm an actor, but
like when you go to like Europe, right?
Never been.
You're not officially a European. You come back to America. So are you one of those guys when it comes to that stuff?
Oh, you mean only in Europe?
Well, you're taking a taste, but you're still like an American.
I don't think so, because in Europe they're not circumcised. I don't like it.
All right. Also, Ron, for the people that don't know, his dad was part of the Jewish mafia in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
He had no legs because of diabetes, right?
Yep.
And his mom is a lesbian who lives in
Bull-dyke lesbian who lives in Provincetown, Massachusetts.
Right. This is all true.
With her partner, Mary Kennedy, who's a third-generation Kennedy, buck teeth and everything.
Wait, a real Kennedy?
Yes, my mother.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I told you before. My mother is with a woman named Mary Kennedy. She's 100% a third-generation Kennedy, and she got shunned from the family because she's a lesbian.
Wait, but I thought the Kennedys, they lean like towards having an open mind.
Not
but
then.
the Catholic thing.
Not back then.
And they used to hide the funny ones.
And by the way, like
they hid the funny ones. You know that, right?
Yeah.
They hid a funny one.
Yeah. Yes.
Which is so effing cruel.
The daughter was like the daughter.
Yeah, they put her in a home.
Yeah.
Wow, they're evil people. I thought the Kennedys were like they cared about the people.
I'll tell you, like
they care about the people as long as you're not funny or gay.
She told me that they made it clear that they didn't want it well known that she was a lesbian because they were concerned about their political careers.
Okay.
And she is super smart. I mean, like, I don't know if that's a Kennedy trait. Wait, Jesus, she's smart. She really is smart.
Why didn't I pick up on this? So your mom's a lesbian, and her.
When I was 7 years
Is
old.
it her wife?
What do you mean?
Are they married?
They're not married, but because my mother's old school, I've said, if you get married, you can get a lot of tax breaks, but they don't want to do it. But my mother's been with the same woman since when I was 7 years old. She ran off with Mary Kennedy, and they're still together
to this day.
To this day.
But I didn't. You used to say, you told me Mary Kennedy a million times, but I didn't think it was that Kennedy family.
She is literally a third generation Kennedy. Like, she really does have the buck teeth. She looks like Teddy Kennedy. She does. She does. She looks like Ted Kennedy. Like that's how gross she is.
Oh my God, is she a nice lady at least?
She doesn't like men.
She doesn't like men at all.
She's a lesbian who does not like men. Yeah, she's not a fan of me. Like,
you think the buck teeth are a plus or a minus in a lesbian relationship? What would you say, Ron the waiter?
I would say buck teeth is a plus when you're going down on the beaver. Honestly.
All right, you brought that all together.
Yeah.
Do this a little bit.
Yeah, look at that.
Do this. You got to go fast, though.
I know. I don't want to get your keyboard wet.
All right. So, wait. You got to bring me through the Kennedy timeline. So, your mom, lesbian with Mary Kennedy.
Yep.
How is she related to the main ones? Is it the Ted Kennedy line? Is it the the Robert Kennedy? Is it John? Do you know?
It's through Teddy. I know it's through Teddy. I think she's like a fucking first cousin. Like she's like a first cousin, and they literally.
But who's like her parents?
I have to ask my mother.
All right.
I literally actually spoke to my mother today. So I called my mother because my father's sister. It's kind of a sad story. My father's sister, Auntie Lois. She was 81 years old. She wasn't doing well physically.
Okay.
She was in and out of like the hospital because she would fall. Okay. Then she'd have to go to physical therapy. So she's spending a lot of time by herself.
All right.
She's, in one of those assisted living.
Yeah.
Where maybe someone comes and there's like a nurse that comes in for a couple hours to help her.
Yeah.
So.
Do they move her around to the other corridor yet?
What do you mean?
Oh, you don't know about assisted living places.
Yeah, I don't know. So,
well, all of a sudden, the assisted living is all cool, and you're playing bingo and stuff, and you're listening to like guys like imitate Frank Sinatra, and it's movie night, and everything's great, and you're having little get-togethers and whatnot, and then you fall once, and then they take you out of your lovely room, and they move you to another section of the assisted living place, and you never return, Rod. You never return.
I don't know if assisted living is the right term. She had her own apartment.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
and there
that's
would be
assisted living.
okay, fine.
Yeah.
So,
No, what happens with assisted living places is they got assisted living where it's like, okay, you need a little help, and they come and see you, and they make sure you're good, make sure you didn't shit yourself, whatever. Sometimes maybe they'll help you get into a shower or whatever.
yes.
But for the most part, you're good. You're going on day trips. You're playing bingo.
Exactly,
you're going to movie night. You're making out with some of the residents, passing STDs around.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you fall or something, and it's over, Johnny, and they take you down the hall where the lighting isn't as good, and it's around a corner, and you can hear the screams from far away. I don't know why I know this, and then that's where it gets said. All that stuff you were doing as an assisted living person is now long gone.
When you lose your physical mobility, that's maybe the most devastating effect, because her mental capacity.
Well, that and your multi-million-dollar job, but whatever floats your boat there, Ron the waiter.
So she fell once, and she didn't have a life alert, and she was there for 12 hours on the floor until the woman came. Then they got her a life alert. Right. Then she fell again, and she hurt herself. Then she's in the hospital.
Oh my God! What would you do if you fell and you know you're going to be on the floor for 12 hours? What would you do?
Yeah, it's scary.
No, but now you accept it. You're like, all right, someone's going to come around eventually and do a wellness check. What do you do for the 12 hours?
I don't know.
For real, what do you do?
Hopefully you can get the TV on.
Do you start counting? Do you start trying to move somewhere else?
I think she said she tried to sleep. You know what I mean? She just tried to pass the hours away by sleeping.
Well, I think that would be the number one thing.
Yeah.
See, that's what I would love to. I would love to have that on Family Feud.
What's that?
Top 10 things you do when you fall and you have to be on the floor for 12 hours. Too dark? You want to go darker? So how did it go with your mom talking to her for the first time?
But I told her, I said, hey, listen, Ma, I got some bad news. They found her. So this is Thanksgiving morning.
Oh, damn.
This is Thanksgiving morning, and the whole healthcare aide came in the morning to help her get ready for Thanksgiving to go to her daughter's house.
Oh my God. And then she fell?
No, they found her dead in bed. Just dead in bed. Like when the home healthcare aide finally showed up, she was already dead in bed.
Dressed up for Thanksgiving?
No. Like the home healthcare aide came to dress her, and she was under the covers dead with an empty pill bottle beside her. So
this ain't fun anymore.
So we think
well, of course.
We think she just ended it on Thanksgiving.
Ah, man, that took a terrible turn.
You wanted to go dark?
Could someone give me $10? I did say, do you want to go darker? I didn't want to go that dark.
So we think she did that.
It's too late. Yeah. It's too late. Too late.
We think she did that because, I mean, her blood pressure was perfect. Right. Her mental capacity, like if you spoke to her on the phone, it would sound like she's 45 years old. Right. No deterioration with her speech, sharp as a tack.
She got depressed around the holidays.
Yeah, and we think she took a bottle. They said they found an empty bottle of pills. There's a lot of pills on the nightstand, but there was one bottle empty right beside her.
Oh my! I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So I said to her daughter Tova, I said, so like, what happens now? Is there an autopsy? She
right.
Only if you request it. And I said, so do you want to know? And she says, no, I don't want to know.
Wow.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays.
Yeah. Don't you feel better about yourself now?
Why don't you do it properly, Ron?
Because I feel like we're gonna hit
move your hip into it. You gotta do the hip. Boy. And you got to make sure the glass is on the camera. There you go. Wow, that's just a terrible story. That was your dad's sister?
Yeah.
I'm really sorry to hear that, man. I don't have a joke for that. I hope you don't mind. I don't have a joke for that.
No. Believe me, she's in a better place.
How do you know? I hate when they say she's in really? A better place than like living?
Well.
What do you believe when you die there, Ron the waiter?
Oh, I don't think we die.
Oh, damn. What do you think happens?
No, I mean, the soul is eternal.
Is this a religious belief or is this like a spiritual belief?
Not religious. This is spiritual. Like, for sure, your energy, your soul lives forever.
Well, isn't it true we can't kill energy? And we all have some energy in us?
Well, I think we're the universe, and the universe is inside us. We are the universe in the physical form.
Are we stardust?
Well, everything is stardust.
This is a true story. I hate when I have to say this is a true story, but it really is a true story. But then you feel like you have to say it's a true story because what you're about to say, people aren't going to believe. But I'm telling you, this is a true story.
Okay.
Speaking of like the universe and stuff, I was at the museum over the weekend and I had in my hands, it was on a thing, but you could touch it. It was a meteor that they said is older than Earth itself, and it's now in a museum.
Yeah.
And everybody's touching it. I'm touching something older than Earth. That's badass, right?
Yeah.
So fast forward, I'll tell the short version of the story. We were moving on to like looking at, I don't know, the Neanderthal skeletons or something. And I turned back, back towards where we just came. And there was a guy wiping a booger on the meteor.
Nice.
And someone this morning, and I don't blame them, they go, is this a bit? I'm telling you, it's not a bit. Whatever was on his hand, I'm assuming it's a booger because as soon as you go like this, I think it's a booger.
You're wiping it.
Yeah. Maybe it was something else, to be fair, but because I didn't see the actual pic, but he was definitely really making sure he got something off his finger. And it was on the meteor that was older than Earth itself.
So he had organic material on an ancient rock.
Yeah.
There's a sci-fi movie right there.
Oh, yeah. You know what blows my mind there, Ron the waiter? There was another thing in there, and they're like, it was like this big. And they're like, try to lift it. I'm like, this is a piece of cake. I work out to this day, and you can't lift it. But it's only this big. I don't get where something is only this big and you can't lift it because of the density thing. That blows my mind. All right, to you, Ron.
What was that metal? Was it a metal?
I don't like reading all the stuff when I go to a museum.
You don't like to read?
Well, the meteor thing, because it was in bigger letters, basically.
Yeah.
This is older than Earth itself or something. I'm like, okay, I can read that. But when it's like, where you're sitting there like, and then there's words you've never seen in your life. I'm like, I can't do all this reading. I paid you. Why do I have to now read? Right?
Right.
Love it when you could have fun with your buddies, Hope. Thanks for the stream. Trevor saying, he's not my buddy. He's not my buddy. We're just getting to know each other. You know what? You might crack my top 100 soon, though.
Soon? All right.
Top 100's not bad. I've lived a long life.
All right. I mean,
Matt's number 7 right now.
Oh, I thought he was 8.
No, he moved up one. See, you're behind. He moved up one because we did a day trip where we saw a lot of dudes. And because we did a day trip with a lot of dudes, I moved him up to 7th place. He's in 7th.
So if I want to move up, I need to do a day trip with dudes with you. Fire Island, let's go.
That will get you to number 2.
Let me break into the hundreds.
Ron the waiter is desperate to go to the next life. You are, right?
I tried.
He almost died. Ron almost died. That's no big deal. So you don't think? I think when you die, I think something moves on, but it's in a way where you're like, man, really? Like you're just energy in a puddle somewhere.
No, I think
you think your essence moves on.
No, I think once you move from the physical state, you are immediately looking at what you just did. You're looking at your timeline on Earth. That's what I think. And you're going over it, learning.
You know, when my dad died, they said, he's still watching over you. And I was single at the time, Ron. I'm like, ugh. Can he not watch over me on Fridays, Saturdays, Wednesdays, Thursday afternoon? Can I give him a schedule when not to look after me? Right. As soon as someone says that to you, like, really? He's still I hope he has a good sense. I hope he has a good sense of humor.
No, I do not want my grandmother seeing the things I'm doing.
No. You want another beer?
I think I'm all right.
Oh, so you want to end this?
I'll get one more.
You don't have to.
I don't want to get too tipsy.
Are you panicking on me?
No.
You're doing great, Ron.
No, I feel good.
You're doing great.
Yes.